Hey everybody, it's Kit here. Happy Tuesday and welcome back to the Brooks Legacy story. I keep wanting to say challenge. I've been doing this for what? A whole year now and I still want to say challenge? Dang it, man. Anyway, we are continuing on with Generation 3. We're with Blaz, i.e. Panda. He is back in Del Sol. And as you can see from the title, he's very excited. Yeah, so excuse me, this is going to be a bit of a shorter one because, Blaz is wonderfully unproblematic and just simply adorable and therefore slightly on the back burner. But does not mean that I love him any less. So, yeah, anyways, I hope you guys are doing all right. If you're in the US, we have Thanksgiving in 2 days? And I'm actually recording this ahead of time, and I will be traveling, I think, probably, most likely, on the day that this comes out. So if any of y'all are like me and traveling for the holiday back to family or to friends or somewhere new, I hope it's a good, safe journey for you and that you're all safe. And for those of you who aren't, I hope you enjoy the turkey coma and the family time or just whatever downtime you have. But anyways, let's get into it, shall we? Oh my watcher. Best surprise ever! Mom and Dad brought a dog home from the jungle. It's a jungle husky. OMG, 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 OMG. Ah! Oops. Panda may have had a ton of sugar before he came home. You see, Mom won't let him have tons of it here. She says he gets too hyper, but he's not hyper. He's just a panda. A very, very happy panda with a jungle husky. Cinnamon is the bestest, sweetest doggy ever. Panda absolutely loves her. He'll brush her and love her and take her for walks and clean up after her and train her mama. He promises. Probably, maybe. He might just cuddle and love her to death and not be able to do much else because he's a kid still. But that's okay. Well, after homework, that is. He's a B student right now, and he needs to bring it up to an A. But there's still time. I love our new house, Mom. When will it be finished? Yeah, she said never. But Panda thinks she's joking. He hopes. He hopes. Haha! Get it? 'Cause his mom's name is Hope? Oh, forget it. He does some dishes and chores. He's a good house-trained panda. Mama loves pandas so much, she reads him stories she wrote when she was a teenager. You know, what his older sister Marin was about to be. Mom got Panda a drone because he wanted one. It's cool to make videos of his chemistry set and teach other kids chemistry. He's a bit of a nerd like Dad, but he doesn't care what anyone says. Anyways, he's a popular nerd at school because he can make the toilets explode, make baking soda volcanoes, even make model rockets that work. And he even shorted out the school electricity this last week. But don't tell anyone. Oh. Oops. Sorry, Mom. Thanks for making popcorn ghost, Nana. Just a pinch more of Smoozle's boogers and... Yes! World domination! It's Mars' birthday today, and as you can see, Dad set the stove on fire again. We all know we can't trust Dad with anything that began caught on fire, or fire in general, or anything explosive, or that could shock you. Unlike Panda, he knows how to use all those things and more. Oscar, what you working on? Blaz. Advanced chemistry and writing a paper on aerospace engineering. Oscar. Oh, what a nerd. Blaz. Thanks. Homework is never ending in this house. Is Cinnamon ever coming home, Mar? So, Mom became a global superstar. Got her celebrity tile and everything. She cried over Nana's celebrity tile. Being famous seems to be a big thing in their family, but Panda knows Marin doesn't care for it at all. She just wants to be left alone and to have an adventure, in that order. But he finds the entire thing fascinating. Do you have to be a big author or a singer or an actor to be famous, though? What about being smart? Or going to space and making robots? But he does see Marin's point. There is no privacy. You can't go out in public and just be with your family without being bothered. You can't run down the street like he is now to go be on the swings with your big sister. There are drawbacks to everything. Of course, if Panda rules the world, he'll be famous and everyone will be terrified of him. So really, everyone wins in that scenario. But until then, he'll be there on the swings with his big sis. He was afraid she was going to be snobby and too cool to hang out with her younger brother, but she's still the same old hot-headed Mar, just more confident now. She's very sure of herself. She also says that if she decides to go on adventures, she will miss him terribly. Panda hopes she doesn't go for a long, long time. Also, I think I did not say what her teenage trait was, and it was self-assured, so very confident of herself. Yeah. Cinnamon, you're back! Panda is so glad to see his new doggo. He doesn't know why she would want to leave. Actually, here's a thought. If Panda were to build a rocket, he could visit his sister wherever she ends up. He could just fly there in his spaceship. He'd call it, Panda Jets? No. Panda Mobile? No. This will require some thought and a lot of calculations. And some money, he guesses. Is he old enough to get a job yet? He's great at math and science. If anybody wants to hire him, let him know. Also, if he were to build a rocket ship, he could visit Mars and go to space. Bye-bye. Panda needs to go get a notebook and get to calculating. Bye! Yes. Panda is the same old, little, crazy panda who is actually very smart. I love him. I love him to death. He's a lot better at school than his older sister is. But on the flip side, his sister's got some more of the street smarts, common sense department. And also is just in general more rebellious. Panda, he's our good little boy who wants to stay within the lines and do whatever he's told, pretty much. Again, it's like the oldest and the second child got reversed in this family. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this. I'm having a lot of fun, honestly. Especially since it's like I'm almost, we're in the teenager phase now. Like they're starting to grow up even more, and more things are going to happen, and we're getting down to business, and I'm getting closer to be able to work on that, and I'm very excited. I'm also excited for what is coming up, and I'm loving getting to relive these memories. So, yeah. That is to say, thank you all so very much for watching. I appreciate anybody who pays this little series of mine any sort of attention. It means the world to me that y'all would. So tomorrow is going to be Oscar. He's going to round us out for this little round of the Brooks Legacy. And then we're going to be back in December with Andy and Hope, and probably a Fractured Wanderer part as well. Because really nothing's holding me back on that one. It's just there aren't as many parts. So it's like I'll just sprinkle them here and there, It is, but it isn't. It's like loosely tied to events that happen with the Brooks Legacy. So that's like the only thing I have to watch out for, if that makes sense. But anyways, um, yeah, and be safe traveling if y'all are traveling, and if not, just have a great week, you guys. And don't forget, where the water's slow, legacies grow. Bye.